Hey guys, I'm going to demonstrate my silver ring splints since there's been a lot of talk around hand hypermobility in the last few days. I know that these particular rings are quite expensive, so I'm going to show you how effective they are at preventing hyperextension to hopefully help some of you get a better idea of what exactly these things can do. A couple disclaimers: I am not great at talking on video, and I do have some notes here, so there might be some lulls while I check what exactly I want to say, and also I am Canadian and my rings were covered by insurance. And an even bigger disclaimer that I am going to demonstrate some hyperextension of my hands as gently as possible, just purely for educational purposes, so you guys can get an idea of how effective these things are at preventing hyperextension. And I don't hyperextend on purpose at all. This is a one-off. So first off, just a little bit about my hands and how these rings help me. I've had, what's the type? I've had osteoarthritis since I was 12, since I was quite harsh on my hands as a child. I took piano lessons for many years and I played many sports, and I just went hard in general. And another thing is that I have the marfanoid habitus, which you can see. My hands aren't the biggest in the world, but I have the positive walker sign, so that's that. Now, these are the box. This is the box that the rings came in when I purchased them, and they came in little bags, but I've since gotten rid of those. And I'm going to take these out, and I'm going to demonstrate on one hand all the different rings that I have and how they effectively work. Okay, so we'll start with a thumb. You can see it has the bracelet here. I had to get this adjusted by a jeweler since the band is actually several links longer when it comes. And you can see that it has the, I don't know what that's called, but it has that there, and that's the important part for preventing that hyperextension right there, when it pops in like that. That part is what helps, and that's the important part. And I know Silver Ring Splint Company came out with a different kind of thumb splint lately that has that and a spiral coming up off the thumb. And I cannot speak for that one. I don't know how effective that one is. I have not tried that one. So anyway, as you can see there, I showed how my thumb pops in, and very gently, and that's not even the full extension there. I don't want to hurt myself. So I take this, I need to stand upright to put it on. Hang on, I'm struggling a bit here. Okay, now I got that on. You can see the wrist thing here, and some people like to leave the chains longer so that they can cross it, so that it prevents it from slipping down the hand, as you can see there. But I'm not as bothered by that. And now you can see the splint here, and when I try and pop my thumb forward, it stops it right there. Ignore that joint bending, but it stops it at that point. I cannot hyperextend any further than that. And now if I can find a thumb one in here, I got these swan neck rings for all of my knuckles. And you can see they're quite obvious. I'm pushing backwards. Now I'm pushing fully outwards and backwards. Very effective for the thumbs. Okay, the next one I have here is actually called the EDS splint. And this is actually for the other hand, but I want to show you the rings all on one hand. So I got this because, like I said, I play piano, and I always struggled with my one hand on the keys. It would collapse. I would press and it would collapse down below, and I couldn't maintain that nice arch you want when you're playing piano. So with the EDS splint, you typically only need one because it sort of works as a bridge for all the other joints. So what I did to decide which knuckle to get it on was, with the hand I wanted it on, I went like I was trying to press the keys, And you can see how that one collapsed first. That one was my weak link. So I got that one. It fits on like that. And you can see it goes over and under there. And it really provides, my hand will not collapse at all with that one on. Okay. I think this is either a pointer or a middle finger. Sometimes I just have to fiddle. That's a middle finger. Okay. So, obviously, you know, hyperextension. I'm not going to go all the way back, but you get the idea. That one goes on there, stops it. Stops it right there. And those are the splints that I got that I use the majority of the time, but I also got this one, which I think is called, it's a French word, and I have to think how to say it in English. The boutonniere, I think, was how you say that one. And technically, my OT, when she was fitting me for these rings, she said that because she took my joints and she had a little ruler and she measured the extent of hyperextension in each finger, and that this one was recommended for every finger. But as you can see, when you put that one on, you can't bend forwards anymore. That's what it stops, that awkward little, see, I'll show you with the whole EDS pen grip, it stops that. I'll take it off and show you without. That pinch there, that really awkward, uncomfortable pinch. So if you hold your pen that way, this one might be worth the investment. I hold my pen a different way, and so the thumb one is the one that saves my hands for writing. And now I could put on all the rings and show you, you know, how it looks with a full hand. It looks quite robotic, but these are all of the different ones that I have personally, and there are different options, and different options might work better for you. But this has been the combination that works best for me. So we have the boutonniere, the EDS splint, the swan necks, which allow you still a full range of motion but stop that hyperextension backwards. And I have the thumb stabilizer with this part, very important. And I think that's it. So I hope this helped you guys at all in making your decision when you're shopping for your rings. Feel free to ask any questions or message me. These EDS support groups have helped me in a massive way. Have saved my life even. So this is really just a small way I can help pay it forward if this helps at all. Okay. Hope you have a good day. Bye now.